Hi girls, today it's all about blushes and mixed with Powergel. Let's see what I made today. Do you want to see which technique I used? Be prepared. We start with the blushes Sunny and I put in a little bit of yellow pigments to make the color more bright. I use my spatula to really mix these two products. You have to mix it really well, otherwise you have some loose pieces of pigments in your mixing. I have my mixture ready, but now I use one layer of blushes Sunny to make an adhesion layer. I place the blush Sunny all over the Powergel Clear because I make my elongation with a thin layer of Powergel Clear. Also close to the cuticle. And it has to be very, very thin. Now I take a little bit of the mixture and place it on the elongation from the nail. And you can already build a little bit. So it's going to level. And blush is perfectly leveling, so it makes it very easy to make the perfect blends. Now I'm continuing with Jessica's Choice or the blush brush. I have a little bit of blush in my brush and it makes it more easy to blend the color all over the natural nail. And make it a perfect blend. If it's impossible to blend, that means that you use too much pigments. First vertically and then horizontally. And be sure that everything is in place. To make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to use the leaf gold and from the confetti box, the gold glitters. I'm using the detailer 3 to attach all the products into a small layer of a rubber base. And the glitters. Make sure that everything is completely flat and down to the nail. And you can use every glitter that you like. To make the application of the next color a little bit easier, I'm going to use a very thin layer of rubber base clear and then I'm continuing with the next color. It can be a little bit bumpy because of the glitters and that makes the blending difficult. So I put a little bit of clear products and I'm choosing rubber base to make it more smooth, a smooth surface, but very thin, and only the area where you have the glitters. The next color that I'm going to use is the blush minty, and I have to fade this color up and down. I put this color already in the middle of the nail, and it depends a little bit how long you are going to make the nail. Then I'm placing it here, a little bit down, and this is the point where I'm waiting. Now I'm going to use my brush. Now I'm blending the color up and down. And if you see that your product is running a little bit to the sides, you can ask your clients to go to the panic stage, and that's upside down. The color is now more in the middle of the nails. Take your time to blend. To swipe it down horizontally, vertically, sorry, and then horizontal, like this. And then you create the perfect blend. So now I'm finished with my blush, and the next thing is again the Powergel, and I'm going to use the Powergel Clear to finish the whole nail, cap it, and giving the nail strength. As you can see, we have a little gap in the nail. So I'm going to create the next layer from here, so at the cuticle area, and then I'm going to pull it to the end. So this is my first bead of Powergel Clear. And we already have the layer of rubber base clear. So that helps a little bit. And then after this point, we have to really check how much product we need. And you can make the perfect upper arch. And just capping in. Okay, I'm ready filing, and now I'm going to use my top coat. But I think this design is very nice in a matte top coat. So I'm first show you the example from the glossy end finish. I'm using the Supreme finish because, yeah, well, it's great, it's amazing. Okay, there's some hidden glitters popping out. And then the beautiful blush colors. And you see that the blush Sunny is now really bright. And you can play around with pigments. Don't use too much pigments in your blush. And of course, I want to show you the matte version, which I prefer. I think it gives very much depth into the nail and the design as well. So this was my blush and Powergel demo. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time. Bye bye.